Well, hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome to a nice little chat. Yeah. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone is doing well. It's good to see you all. I know I have been a bit MIA for the last few days, and I want to talk about that, chat about that with you guys, and discuss the coming month. Yeah. So I hope you guys are doing well. Um, uh, I hope you've had a good week. Hey, Dilo. So I just wanted to come and chat with you guys for a little bit and explain what's been going on for me with me for the last few days. Um, I didn't expect it, but that full moon eclipse that we had this past Monday, I don't remember the exact date. Wait, today is what? Today is the 3rd. What was that? November 30th? Something like that. Whatever. That eclipse. It ended up hitting me really hard, and it's interesting because the day of this past Monday, it was a great day. I was very energized. I was ready to go. I was feeling, hi, Varush. Hi, Marlene. Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I was feeling great. You know, it was a high energy day, a high vibe day. Very, very, hi, Jessica. It was an awesome day. And I was able to get some of the things that I really wanted to do done. I got morning coffee done. I got two of we'll call them weekly readings done and all that. But then Tuesday happened. Tuesday came along and the energy was completely different. I woke up really groggy. I kind of felt like I felt really burnt out. Like I had smoked a whole ton of weed the day before. And it's very interesting because I haven't been smoking lately. I haven't been smoking weed. I don't have a stash on me. And the only time I've been smoking weed is when I'm out with my friends and they have some, and there's a joint, whatever. And I'm not even smoking cigarettes. Tomorrow, Friday, will be 3 weeks that I haven't smoked a cigarette. I haven't had any nicotine. I do have, my drinks here or there at night and whatnot, but so to wake up on Tuesday, hi Annette, to wake up on Tuesday feeling like basically I had been hit by a truck, feeling very groggy, very tired, very burnt out. It was, thank you. Thanks everybody. It was interesting. I barely got through morning coffee, and you guys, many of you, I'm sure would say that you noticed a difference in my energy that day. Even I noticed it. I just, not that I wasn't there for it. It's just that I didn't have the the vim and the vigor and and all the happiness and the excitement and the bubbly energy that I normally have. Fucking mosquitoes. During that reading, get out of here. Get out of here. It was, like the spunk. I didn't have the spunk that I normally had. So I mean, I had kind of planned on going along with my day. I wanted to get more of the love messages out for you guys, and I just couldn't. I just couldn't. And so I decided not to. Now, here's the other part of this story. Monday, the day of the full moon, I did a meditation in which I was connecting with my higher self and, you know, kind of stating what it was that I wanted to manifest over the next year. Really, is what I just heard. And I asked my higher self what it was that I needed to do in order, like what action steps did I need to take to get this to happen. And if you guys are interested in what meditation I was doing, it was a meditation that Aaron Dowdy put out. I don't remember the name of it, but it's one of his meditations. Unfortunately, I don't remember the name at the moment, but you guys, it's pretty easy to find. I came across it by watching his videos talking about letting go and releasing and allowing it to come and blah blah blah. and all that. So in that meditation, my higher self said very clearly, step back from reading so often, basically is what they said. I don't remember the exact verbiage that my higher self used, but that's basically what they were telling me, that I needed to take a break from reading so much. And I didn't understand. That didn't make any sense to me in the moment. It's like, how can I manifest this by not reading so much? But basically, they were telling me that I needed to take a break. And that coincides with where I am now. Because if you guys remember, I mentioned a few weeks ago, maybe it was in sometime in October, maybe late October into November, I mentioned that I felt like I probably needed to take a bit of a break during the month of December, like a bit of an extended break. 555 on the counter. And that kind of worried me. Yeah, that kind of worried me because it's like, well, I have bills to pay, you know, I got rent to pay and all that shit. So I can't really like not work, spirit. What are you talking about here? But they were like, no, just trust us. You need to take a bit of a break. So that's what I'm doing. So when Tuesday came around and I just literally felt like I was hit by a truck, I just felt burnt out, then that was the sign, the signal for me to say, okay, it's time to take a break. And then so I kind of wanted to discuss this with you guys and see how you guys were feeling. Because even during morning coffee, I mentioned it, and some of you replied saying that, you were feeling tired, you were feeling sore. And that's kind of what I've been experiencing as well. I went out that day on Tuesday, the day after the full moon. Hi, Orion. The day after the full moon, I went out, and I've been using this downtime to really like work on purging. I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff right now, or I'm in the process of getting rid of a lot of stuff, making space for the new. But I went out that day, and all day I was tired. Like, you guys know that feeling that you get in your eyes, that like your eyes are heavy and they're burning, when you're tired, that tired sensation. That's what I was experiencing all day on Tuesday. And my energy, my vibe was just low. Then on Wednesday, I was still feeling tired, but then I started getting like a headache. I've been having, I think there's definite activation going on right now for a lot of us. I've been feeling it in my third eye. It just, there's like this weird tingly, there's this weird sensation in it. It kind of have a little bit of a headache. And then Wednesday and into today, I was feeling sore. I was feeling achy, especially like down by my kidneys. I'm definitely, my body is definitely going through a bit of a detox because I have been doing juicing in the morning. I've been drinking, making fresh celery, carrot, beet, apple, and green pear juice every morning. And so that's kind of helping my body go through a pretty intense detox, especially with, not smoking weed and not smoking cigarettes. So there's definitely a lot happening for the collective right now. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. Oh, shit. Hey, Victoria. So, yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys, see how you were doing. Let you know that I am taking a bit of a break. I am looking to still do things like the twin flame readings, and the weekly and the weekend love gushes. Those are fun. And I definitely want to keep up with morning coffee as much as I can throughout the rest of the month. And then in terms of like the weekly readings, I think what I'm just going to do is I'm going to take this time to go through the rest of the signs. I've only done Cancer and Pisces right now, but go through the rest of the signs and get you guys like a love message. And then probably not continue with the weeklies throughout the month. And I'm not going to rush myself. I'm going to pace myself with the rest of the signs here. But December is definitely going to be a restful month, and I suggest everyone else, kind of do the same. And what's funny? It's interesting because, yeah, blue indigo. See, okay, yeah, we're definitely not alone here, you guys. Okay, we're all kind of going through something very similar now. The interesting thing about all of this is that in terms of sidereal astrology, the full moon was in Taurus, being eclipsed by the sun or eclipsing the sun, which actually at the time was in Scorpio, and actually at the moment still is in Scorpio as of today. Today is December 3rd. And I'm speaking in terms of sidereal astrology here. And so what I was saying during morning coffee on Monday, the day of the eclipse, was that it's a very interesting dynamic to have the full moon be in Taurus and the sun be in Scorpio while they are eclipsing each other, because Taurus and Scorpio, Taurus and Scorpio are exact opposites in the zodiac, okay? And so I just heard there's a very deep understanding of who you are, or what it is you want to do, or clearing up space, or getting down to the depths of yourself and discovering things with the sun in Scorpio. And then with the moon in Taurus being like, okay, so what do we do about that? How do we bring this into practicality? How do we ground this into our physical reality, right? So, hey Tony. So, for me, this is me understanding what it is I want to do business-wise, 1111, business-wise, because in my chart, Taurus is in the 10th house, and that's your house of career. And so I've been going through a lot of, this whole year, I've been going through a lot of redefining of how I want to work my channel, and I'm coming to, major third eye and throat chakra activations going on. Okay. So for me, this is manifesting in how I want to structure my career moving forward. And so now that I've got a deeper understanding of who I am and what it is I really want to do, and really what I want out of my time here and out of this career, and redefining what it is I really want to do, because hey Bobby, I'm absolutely leaving some aspects of my life behind in terms of what it is I used to want to do, mainly music, unfortunately, especially with the sense that like my computer is still out of commission. Like I sent my motherboard in to get it replaced, and they still haven't sent it back. They sent it somewhere else for it to like be under further investigation. I have no idea when I'm going to get that back, right? So this has been a period for me of redefining what it is I want to do career-wise, and I completely understand that I want to continue doing work here as a reader, mainly on YouTube, over on Patreon, that kind of thing. So now, with that understood, now it's time to put that into practical application. How do we make that happen, right? So for me, I'm going through we're all kind of going through this upgrade, but I'm going through this upgrade and this purge element. I'm purging my body of toxins. I'm going through a detox there. I'm purging my life of things that I no longer need. Things that I brought with me here to Puerto Rico, thinking that I was going to use them, but now understanding that I have no use for them, so I might as well just get rid of them, even though I spent money to ship them here. So this is a really interesting time for us. Yeah, White Rabbit, that's great. Hey, Servi. So now moving forward, in terms of sidereal astrology, again, in about 4 days, on December 7th, the sun is going to be moving into Ophiuchus, in which I've been doing research into Ophiuchus and what Ophiuchus represents, and I understand a little bit of it so far. But basically, Ophiuchus, you can look at Ophiuchus as the healer in some respects. So look at it in terms of Scorpio is the detector. Scorpio is what gets you to go down deep into the situation and figure things out, uncover certain aspects of your life, or uncover certain hidden elements of your life, in order to bring them to the surface. You move into Ophiuchus, and from there, whatever it is that you've been discovering or getting a deeper understanding of, you have the opportunity now to heal it in Ophiuchus. Moving forward, then from Ophiuchus, we go into Sagittarius, where you become the philosopher, you become the sharer, you spread the knowledge, you spread the wisdom and the understanding. Yeah. So it's very interesting to see how things are developing for us in this moment as we move forward. This is a very pivotal time for a lot of us, especially, hi Birdie, especially with what's going on in the world, even, and how all the change that's happening. This is a very important time. Yeah, and then also Saturn is moving back into Aquarius. Yes, is that sidereally or is that in tropical? I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure about that. But Yeah. So I really encourage all of us this month. That's in tropical, right? Okay. Okay. So if Saturn is moving into Aquarius in tropical, then that most likely means it's moving into Capricorn, right? Because in tropical it's in Pisces right now, but in sidereal it's in Aquarius and it's moving back into Capricorn. Yes. Okay. That's very interesting. Well, that's where that's Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, so technically that should be a good thing, right? Um, wow. And okay, so speaking sidereally with Capricorn, I'm sorry, with Saturn in Aquarius, Saturn being in retrograde right now, or Saturn in Aquarius, to me feels very. There's a lot. Yeah. Well, there's a lot happening socially. Yeah, there's a lot that's happening socially. There's a lot of awareness. I feel like intuitively what I'm feeling here with Saturn being in Aquarius, there's a lot of us going within, especially with a retrograde, with it moving from Aquarius to Pisces. I'm sorry, Aquarius to Capricorn. There's a lot of inner introspection here in terms of the collective, in terms of how we are treating each other or how we're showing up for one another. Wow, that makes so much sense, especially for me. And then with it moving back into Capricorn. Hi, Victoria. Uh, uh, Hi, Malik. Well, thank you for joining us. And then with it moving back into Capricorn, then there's a practical application in terms of what it is we've understood, how it is we've seen ourselves, how it is we're showing up for each other, and then moving forward with it. That's great. I love that. I really love that. Okay. Okay, that's cool. And I'm really starting to learn to understand Saturn better and not hate Saturn so much. Now, Saturn is in the fourth house for me and was retrograde when I was born. So that has a lot to do with with my lack of discipline. Sorry about it. Yeah, for sure, White Rabbit, for sure. The energy of renewal and rebirth is kind of quadrupled. I would absolutely understand that. And that's why some of this is so heavy for us. That is why a lot of us need to take it easy on ourselves, go with the flow. Okay, this is not a time to really push yourself. We're gonna I'm gonna go ahead and officially call December a month of introspection, cleansing, clearing, and healing, and purging. If you want to purge, if you want to get rid of some things, go right ahead and do so. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm clearing my space of energetic placeholders that are taking up space for what it is I really want to come in, or the new that I want to come in. So, so there's that. Yay, well, I'm happy to have you here. I'm happy to have all of you here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and chatting with me. Happy Thursday. So what to expect from me moving forward throughout the month. Morning coffee here and there. Definitely looking to keep up with our weekend sessions. So Saturdays are going to be the weekend love gush. Sundays are going to be a weekly twin flame reading. And then throughout the month, I'm going to be working on getting the rest of those channeled timeless love readings for the rest of the signs. What I started on Monday, what Cancer and Pisces has already received. So that's what you can expect from me from the rest of the month. And I am excited to kick off 2021 with you guys. 2021 is going to be our third year here on Divine Conversations. Divine Conversations turns 3 on January 8th. Past life, huh? That's interesting. So that's what you can expect from me moving forward. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of meditating, a lot of connecting, cleansing, clearing, healing, cleaning out my space. Yeah. So there you go. How are you guys doing? Make sure to smash that like button for me, by the way, if you're enjoying this session. Excellent, Barbsy. I'm glad. I'm glad you guys are still vibing with it. I do feel like Spirit did just say, I heard myself say, morning coffee is kind of going to be on a need to know basis. So it may not be consistent every day, but I'm going to do it as much as necessary. The universe has tested you, huh, Bobby, and White Rabbit? You're hermiting. Yeah, I'm totally hermiting too. And actually, by the way, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Puerto Rico is going into a little bit of a stronger lockdown starting the 7th. The day that the sun goes into Ophiuchus, we are locking down a little bit more from December 7th until January 7th. Internal change and change of perspective. Absolutely, Victoria. That's exactly what this sun in Scorpio is going to influence within you. And then once it gets into Ophiuchus, you can heal that. Germany too, yeah. And to be honest, that doesn't really bother me because I've been in a strong hermit mode anyway. So, I mean, like I've only really been seeing my friends here in Puerto Rico like once or twice a week. You know, we used to hang out all the time, but now I'm just like, I'm gonna stay home. And it's not even that I'm afraid of like the virus or anything. It's just that I just don't want to be around biblical times. Yikes. I live up in the mountains, so I kind of just want to stay up here with nature in my own space. And I've recognized and I realized that me moving here had a lot to do with me just wanting to be in my own space. Because back in Brooklyn, I had 3 other roommates and I was surrounded by people on top of people on top of people. So it was like, no, I need to go to my own space and just be with myself. And I've finally gotten to the energy of being able to do that now. So it's wonderful. Yeah. Only see immediate family. Yeah. So I highly encourage us to take this time. Don't worry so much about the lockdown or being, I mean, I will say, and I did talk to one of my best friends from childhood who lives in New York City. She moved to 13th Street right after I moved off of 13th Street, which is so funny. But I was talking to her a few days ago and, you know, and we were both mentioning how it's much better that I'm here and not in New York City because lockdown in New York City is so much different than lockdown here in the mountains of Puerto Rico. Wait, in the mountains of Puerto Rico, surrounded by all of this nature, all by myself. You know what I mean? Like I would rather be here than in the city. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel blessed in terms of that. But you guys, don't worry so much about the lockdown. Don't. Keep to yourselves right now. And I'm not even saying that in terms of being afraid of the virus or anything. Like, do whatever you need to do, believe whatever it is you believe. Like, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to say what's right and what's wrong. I will say, though, you have a very unique opportunity right now, a unique opportunity to really dive in and connect with yourself, heal and grow and prepare yourselves for 2021, you know? Exactly, Varush. I'm in the same situation. Like even when lockdown first started, when I came, it first actually started when I was here in March for vacation. I was here for 2 weeks. My first week, I got to experience Rincon and like all the beauty of it and all that stuff. And the second week, we went into lockdown. That's when lockdown officially started for the first time. And when I went back to New York, I got stuck there. I was supposed to come back here in May, but I didn't make it here until June because of all of that. But I was fine with the lockdown in New York because that's normally what I do. Like I'm kind of a hermit anyway, but the thing I didn't like was not being able to go to the store and the grocery store and get whatever it is I needed to get for home and everything and not wait in line for an hour. You know, that was the inconvenience I didn't like, but being in lockdown is not a thing for me. I don't care. I don't care. So there's that. Yeah. And it's not even that you're absolutely right, Victoria. And it's not even like I need to like physically leave the property. I could just walk. Do you guys want to see? Oh my God, do you guys want to? Let's go walk. Let's go take a walk. I'm going to lose service though. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi off. Okay. Are you guys still with me? You guys are still with me, yeah? Okay, here we go. We're gonna take a walk down to the backyard. So you guys remember when I crashed Betty? Well, I crashed Betty when I was trying to back out of the driveway and I slid down this way and eventually I unfortunately slid off the gravel and slid onto the grass and slid down this way and I hit that tree right there. I hit that very tree right there. So that was fun. So this is the backyard. And look, you guys, look. I planted an avocado seed. Where is it? Right there. And you see it's starting to grow. You see how it's cracking open? Yay. That's pretty. Here we go. This is the backyard. So it's not even like I have to really leave the property. I could just come sit back here. You know, it's really kind of perfect, actually. It's really kind of perfect. So I'm happy with it for the time being. It's a beautiful space. There's Betty. There's the building. You want to see? Look, black bumper. I call her, she's now, oh, those are my sheets, by the way. But she's Black Bumper Betty because of that. Anyway, so back on the Wi-Fi. So there it is. There you have it, kids. And that's right. Yeah. Well, oh wait, you guys want to see? Look. Hold on. This is my herb garden. Don't mind my old desk, but this is my herb garden here. Look, I've got some culantro and some oregano, and that's supposed to be garlic, but it doesn't seem to be growing anymore. This is some spearmint, some Turkish fennel, I believe that is, basil, and look, another avocado tree. That was my first one. That one, I saw how that one developed, and I was like, oh wait, I know how to do that now. And so because of that, I got that other avocado seed that was that had sprouted at the bottom. I was like, okay, well, let me plant this one into the earth. So that's the other one. Mayor, do I miss New York at all? Yes, absolutely. And I didn't at first. When I first got here, the first like 3 months, I was like, nah, fuck New York. I don't want to be there. Rah, rah, rah. And to be quite honest, I wouldn't want to be there right now anyway, but so I'm glad that I'm here. But yes, I do miss New York. Absolutely. Of course I do. It's my home. It's where I grew up. You know, of course I miss it. But being here is much better right now. For sure. Oh, Jessica, your dad's from Puerto Rico. That's awesome. Yeah, valid. Thanks. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's paradise. Well, yeah. And I'm very happy to plant it here because, you know, the family that lives here will benefit from it for years to come. And that was part of why I wanted to be here, because I wanted to contribute. I wanted to give back. And so I'm definitely doing that with my garden here. And I have more that I want to plant and grow, so. But one of my favorite things about having all of that is cooking with it, being able to cook stuff with it, you know? Definitely good for the heart space, blue indigo. I actually was going through, I was doing a little bit of like a heart cleanse. I was green juicing. I was doing celery, spinach, green apple, and green pear. But then that turned into adding, because eventually I ran out of spinach, so adding beet and carrot to it, and it's been wonderful. Right? It's wonderful. I know. I know. I believe that. I believe that, April. And it's even like, even with, in terms of when I got here, um, I actually left Brooklyn. I flew out on June 2nd, and I left Brooklyn on like the 29th of May. And I stayed with my parents for a few days before I flew out. And the, the day I left Brooklyn, either that day or the next day, is when like all the riots and everything started, and people were like demonstrating and breaking, you know, smashing windows and looting stores and all that shit. Like it was nuts. So my timing of getting out of there was incredibly perfect. Yeah. So being around all of this greenery and nature is very good for the heart chakra, for the whole system, really. Just in time, you guys. No, like seriously, just in time. Oh, I love green tea. Before I moved here, there was this place in New York City that I would go to called Physical Graffiti, but instead of it just being graffiti, like, you know, actual like spray paint graffiti, it was graffiti, as in like tea, because they serve loose leaf teas. And I would get loose leaf sencha green tea. Well, that it's funny that you say that, April, because in tropical astrology, I am a Taurus, but in sidereal astrology, I'm an Aries. And technically, when I was born, the sun was actually in the constellation of Aries. So there's that. But in tropical astrology, I am a Taurus. I'm a Taurus sun with a Leo moon and a Virgo rising. But in sidereal astrology, I'm an Aries sun and a Leo moon and rising. Yeah. So there's that. Hey, Claudia. So anyway, I mean, I don't have anything else to say unless you guys have some questions. But that's my spiel. I'm gonna make dinner soon. I took a pork chop out of the freezer yesterday, but then I ended up going down with my friends to, yay, April. I went down to with my friends to wing night. That was fun. So now I have this pork chop that's been marinating in soy sauce, so I'm gonna make that. How can you use the full moon to recharge? Meditate on it. The full moon is a great time to recharge. And really the only thing you need to do, I'm feeling intuitively, the only thing you need to do to recharge is to just relax and sit and allow the energies to enter your system. The next full moon, if you have any crystals or anything, I highly recommend that you put them out in the light of the moon. You can sit and meditate in the light of the moon. That will help you. And also set an intention to absorb the energies, to receive it. Yes? How am I feeling, Claudia? Well, you will see when you rewind, because that was the intention of this live stream. But I'm good. I'm great. Everything's okay. I need to take a break. So, I mean, I guess for the sake of those of you that just got here, I mean, you can rewind and watch the video from the beginning, but I was just explaining how I'm going to be taking it easy this month. I love you too, Jessica. I'm going to be taking it easy this month and really meditating. And ooh, April, that's a great idea. Moon water, yes. And that's really just allowing a good amount of water to charge under the light of the moon, just like sun water. Sun water is great too for recharging, but moon water is special, I would say. It speaks to your feminine side, for sure. So I'm okay, you know, but and I had already said that this month was going to be a month that I should probably rest and relax a lot more. You know, Varush, I love that idea. I know I'm a healer. I know that. I know that. But I'm expanding as a healer now. And I'm learning how I heal. I heal through communication, through chat. I channel things for people and I just speak it towards them and they take it in. That's how I do. What were we talking about? I forgot. Brain fart. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. What time is it? I should go. Well, it's 4:30. Meh, well, 4:40, but. Good Lord. Oh, thanks, Claudia. Yeah, this is a time to relax and recharge, for sure. Absolutely 100%. 100%, y'all. There's a fly in my drink. I mean, I kind of want to try and get it out of there and like save it, but because it's still alive. Ugh. But I can't do that and do this at the same time. So come on, little buddy. Come on, you can do it. Oh, I can't break that membrane. Shit. Mm. There it goes. I drank it. Oops. Sorry, little buddy. Extra protein for me. Oh, Lord in heaven. So anyway. Oh, I'm so glad, Bobby. Oh, yes. Definitely enjoying himself. And I don't mind it one bit. All right. Genie. Oh, excellent, DA. I'm so glad. Hey, Deep Soul. Deep Soul, I love Dua Lipa. She's fantastic. But we're about to wrap it up here, so you'll see. You can watch the replay. Thank you, Bobby. You too. I love you all so much. And I guess so. I think I want to do morning coffee tomorrow. I think I do, but I can't. I don't want to guarantee anything. Like I don't want to make any promises because this is. I can't make any promises right now, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I think I want to do a weekend edition tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But I love you all. Thank you for being here. And yeah, thank you, DA. You all be safe too. I hope you all are happy, safe, and healthy. I'm gonna make dinner soon. But I'll see you guys later. Yeah? Take care. Mwah. Bye. Boop. Blah.